off your mask, everyone.
Hey, I'll be back in like an hour.
What's up, my guy?
The city of Burbank is wasting taxpayer money to put up a fence. The city of Burbank is wasting taxpayer money protecting that fence.
Watching your content, basically, what do you have to offer to these people that don't know who you are? Here.
You know, I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. I'm a statesman. I'm just somebody who loves our country, that sees that we have to make some serious changes in our nation, or we're not going to have a nation. What do I have to offer? I have to offer nothing that they offer. I have to offer freedom, a voice, courage. That's the thing that we need in our nation the most right now, are people that actually have courage, that aren't afraid to back down, even in the place of death, because that's where we're at. Guys, if we don't stand now, there won't be anything to stand for.
So you're saying basically it's going to be a fascist, we have to fight the fascist state then?
I mean, isn't that where we're at now? I really believe we're already in a civil war. This is what you call a soft civil war. This will either lead up to actual war, or we will have a conservative movement that takes back our nation through dialogue and through the political system. But one or the other is going to happen.
Right. Well, there we have it, folks. We are LA News. Give out your name again so people can check out your page, your Instagram, your YouTube, etc., etc.
Yeah, it's Derrick Gates, like Bill Gates, less vaccines, less money. My website is officialderrickgates.com. Come check us out.
All right, man. Thank you so much for the interview, brother.
Blessings, guys. Thank you. Yeah.
Just like women, we'll make America great. We are all in this together. Everybody sing
The bodyguard, there it is. Joe knows me good.
Sometimes that true freedom has to be watered with a little bit of blood, and I feel like if things don't change, that's where we're headed.
That being said, this might sound a little bit radical to some of the people watching, especially at the We Are LA News here. Now, would you appreciate and respect him if Lucas and his family, this is his private property, correct?
Right.
And his well-being, and he put a lot of savings into this stream of income right over here across the street, right?
Yeah.
So, would you mind him arming himself from law enforcement and the politicians to protect his income?
Well,
or is that too extreme?
Well, this is the United States of America, and although I will not officially condone violence, I will say that I'm pro-Second Amendment, and I'm pro-First Amendment, and your Second Amendment is there to protect your First Amendment. And so, Lucas, you got to do what you got to do. Just make sure your heart's right with God.
Nice. Pretty heartful thing to say to him. Now that we know that you're going to be running for office.
Right.
So. And they can always, therefore, they run the streets.
Yeah, first of all, the government's the biggest sponsor. By the way, the reality is last time we were here, right now, I was authority to step in here and be like, you know what? You're wrong. Just get here.
Hey, this is my brother Derrick Gates.
Derrick, yeah, I've seen you. Hey, how are you?
Congress 30 years.
How you doing?
Come here. You gotta stay close to me.
Will not bow down or take a knee for anybody or anything. That's their fault.
We can make our own choices. If you want to wear a mask, wear it. If you don't want to wear it,
behind my privilege. Hiding behind my privilege right here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Frank. Just fine.
But I'm a good person. He didn't even know.
What are we gonna do? Roll a landmine out here next? You know, you have to go through a minefield. You know, I'm walking by, they're screaming at me to get off the road. I'm like, well, how about let's not take up half the freaking sidewalk with a military base?
I have another question. So, officers outside of a law enforcement vehicle serve and protect, correct?
Right.
Who are they really serving and protecting?
The mayor. Keep him here. And so when it comes to law enforcement, I'm pro law enforcement. However, there's a really thin line with the police force. So the police force, they are in a catch-22. They do the bidding of the local authority. So they are controlled by the mayor and by the board, the city board. So now the sheriff's department, those are elected officials. So the sheriff's department is actually supposed to defend your constitutional rights. When you ask a police officer what the Constitution actually says, most of them have no idea what it says. Most of them have no idea what oath they swore to, whereas the sheriff's department does. Now, I'm a blue line guy. However, I just think that the average person the average police officer has no idea what they're here for. You know, for them it's a job, and if they don't do their job, their paycheck gets taken away. Whereas somebody in the military or somebody that's an elected like sheriff, I think there's more in it because they've sworn an oath to serve and protect. You know, peacekeeper, I don't know if this is keeping the peace. This seems to me like it's escalating violence.
So that being said, local politicians have the back pocket of law enforcement, correct?
Yeah,
right?
I would say
so. Would you say that there's a territorial monopoly in the use of violence and aggression?
This shit must be a joke. Tryna take my Medicaid, I'll slap your ass and being paid. This SSI and EBT got me here looking straight.
This guy took care of me.
See what the machines did. And get there, it's framespeech.com, and I've got a placeholder up there now. And there's nothing like it out there, I will tell you that. Nothing.
I mean, it's escalating, man. It's pretty good.
No, I don't know what it is.
Let me tell you why they hate. Let me tell you why they hate. Let me tell you why they hate. I got a silver spoon. Guess my mama gave me that. Guess my mama gave me that. Got the whole city going crazy. Suburbs going crazy. Bro, motherfuckers hate me. Bro, motherfuckers hate me. Yeah, they say I got a silver spoon. They say I got a silver spoon. 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Millionaire George Soros, here in America, out on the highway of life, my friend. Will be revealed. And on January the 20th of 2021, Donald J. Trump will be sworn in as President of the United States of America.